yeah, no, I'm dead serious. We have a lot of eagles, but no stray dogs and cats because of the eagles. Yeah, no, it's crazy. So if you have a small dog and you let the dog out, you actually have to be incredibly cautious. You have to really watch it. I've actually got one of my coworkers, he's got a little dog, like a little like terrier, right? And one day they let the dog out in the backyard to do his business, and a bald eagle came and snatched their dog away. Yeah, it's serious. So it grabbed him by the claws right around his abdomen, and the dog was so like wiggly, I guess is the right word, but he tried to get away, right? And the eagle actually dropped him. And so they got their dog back, but he's got on his rib cage these huge, deep scars from the eagle. And so it's like an actual concern out here for people if you have a small animal. Small kids too. So if you're tired of your pet dog, just keep them out. But okay, so we're out here in the open waters. You guys might have felt that rumble underneath. Captain has just revved us up to the top duck boat speed. Wow. I know, hold on to your wigs and toupees, okay? Okay, so do you guys see that breakwater that we just passed by, right? We just rounded the corner, and now of course we can see the other side of it. So here's kind of a funny story about the eagles. But every single Saturday, the Disney Wonder Ship comes into town, and so all Saturday long, we are just overrun with booger ears in the city, okay? So last year, and we do Disney ships, right? We work with the Disney ship. So anyway, last year I had a Disney tour, and all 49 seats on the duck boat were full, and there were 15 adults. Okay, so it was all kids, pure chaos on this tour, but it was fine, right? It was fun. So anyway, we round the corner, okay, and on that side of the breakwater only, we didn't see it from the other side, 30 to 40 bald eagles just sitting there.
Wow.
Never seen anything like that in my life. The captain had never seen anything like that. It was the coolest thing. So obviously, we just kind of turned and we shut the boat off and we were watching all of the eagles, right? And it was fascinating. The tide was about 6 feet in from where it is right now. They were like diving down into the water. They were catching crabs and cracking them open with their beaks. There were a couple that were going to town on a salmon. Like, it was lovely to watch, really. Like, it was completely fascinating. The kids were really enjoying it as well, but it was all fun and games until one of the eagles swooped in with someone's pet cat. And they ripped it to shreds. Oh my gosh. It was so bad. That tour quickly went south, and I think that I actually made negative tips off of that particular tour. But at the time, I thought it was terrible. Now, I think it's kind of funny that happened. Yeah, it's very true to Ketchikan, right? That's kind of what I think of it. But this is a good little town. We've got a lot of wildlife out here, right? Yeah, a lot of bald eagles. I see those absolutely all the time. I also see black bears all the time in the city. Okay, like you can go out of the town, and there's a lot of great black bear viewing that I've done out there. That's really fun. I've had cubs like walk right up to me while we're out doing the viewing. That makes me a little nervous because where's his mother, right? You don't want to be in between them. So the cubs make me nervous because of their mother, but they really do rummage through people's garbage cans. Andrea and I live in the same apartment building, and we've honestly had the bears come in so many times and mess up our trash, and it is a big, huge mess to get all of the trash back in. But I was walking home the other night. I was downtown visiting with a friend. It was probably like 9 or 10 p.m., but I was walking home along Water Street, and I saw a bear eating someone's garbage, right? Just like right in front of me. It was really cool to watch. But my big mistake is that I told my mom I ran into a bear on the way home, and now she's like on hyper alert, and she thinks I'm gonna get murdered by a bear in So now my mom gave me a rule. Like, I'm an adult, I'm a grown up, but I have rules from my mom still. If it's after 9 o'clock, I have to call a cab. But it's a fun million acres in this forest. So actually, if you turn in a circle, this is all the exact same forest, right? It spans over most of southeast Alaska. So it's very large and it's absolutely gorgeous. But the forest is why we were such a large logging community for a very long period of time. I hear the play. Oh, it's far away. But anyway, we were a logging community. We were actually one of the top exporters of lumber in the entire world here in Ketchikan, and we exported it in the form of pulp. We had quite a large pulp mill, several of them actually. But anyway, we had to shut all that down back in the 90s. There were a series of different federal laws passed, and you combine all those laws together, and it basically just means that logging is now illegal in this forest. And so overnight, we lost over 10,000 jobs in the city. And so all of those people, their spouses and family, basically just evacuated Ketchikan. Mass exodus out of town. There were very few people left over, very few jobs that people could work. There was no work out here. The economy took a massive downturn. So it was honestly pretty bad out here for quite a while. And we started thinking, like, man, how are we going to make money again? Like, the city is failing, right? So we started looking out. We looked to the ocean, and we saw these great big ships full of people with cash to burn. And that's when tourism got pretty big here in Ketchikan. So we've had huge amounts of ships coming in since the 90s. And we do pretty well. Typically over the course of a summer, which is May through September, we have just about 1 million people coming into town. So that's a lot of people, right? And Mondays and Fridays are the busiest day of the week, right? And Friday, because you guys saw the Norwegian Bliss is in town. Has anyone heard of that ship before? Okay, yeah, you guys have. That is straight up the largest cruise ship that comes through Alaska. So they have 4,000 passengers and 2,000 crew members. Okay, it is bonkers huge. Do you know what the population of Ketchikan is? 8,000. We could send almost the entire city on a cruise on that ship, right? And so when we have that ship into town, honestly, it's kind of terrifying to walk around in the city on Mondays and Fridays because I'm very concerned about getting trampled by tourists. But anyway, it's kind of a nice place to live. But the cruise ships are a whole shtick out here, right? Now, if anybody wanted a waterfront property, there's one over here to the left. That's some fine living right there. That's a mother-in-law apartment, right? Okay, so this building that Captain is approaching to the front of us is called E.C. Phillips & Son. It's a salmon cannery. It's the... Good morning! It's the oldest cannery in Ketchikan. We used to have 5 canneries. We have 3 at the moment, and I think that's because our attention has shifted from fish to people, right? But we are the salmon capital of the world, and what we mean when we say that is that we export the most smoked canned salmon in the entire world out of this city. So it's kind of cool, right? But E.C. Phillips has this very large smoker inside of them, and actually you could fit 10,000 pounds of salmon in their smoker at once, right? So next time you're at the grocery store, grab a can of salmon and see where it was canned in. It very likely says Ketchikan. I've actually gone to several different states and checked out their salmon, and it really does say Ketchikan on most of the cities, right? So, kind of cool, kind of cool. Now, this is the part of the tour where you can tell Captain has turned us around. We're heading back on into the city. But here is where we usually do questions and answers with you guys. I know a lot of you are curious about the area and whatnot. I'm standing on the engine, so I can't hear anything over that. I'll turn off my microphone. I'll come around and talk to you all today. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer that. Oh, look, an airplane. They're everywhere. But anyway, if you have any questions or anything, I'd be more than happy to answer those. I'd love special today is